Hey guys, Martin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be testing out the Blue KAIOKEN Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta with their EZAs in the new Dragon Ball Super Movies Memorial event. A lot of people calling this new Gogeta or the Broly, whichever way you're leaning, one of the new hardest bosses in the game. So we're going to take them into both events in this video, just do the two stages back to back. Obviously, two new stages are going to be added to this with the part 2 stuff releasing. I'm assuming that obviously one will be Beast Gohan. I was thinking the other one, I was going to say could potentially still be Cell Max, but I guess with the with this event, it drops the limited exclusive skill orbs, right? So like the ones for Gogeta, and so then it'll be giving the orbs for the Gammas. So I'm assuming that means you will fight. I mean, you could still fight Cell Max and the rewards be the orbs for the Gammas. I'm not too sure how they're going to play that. I feel like for the event, it would make more sense for you to fight Cell Max, or maybe you fight the Gammas and Cell Max, because obviously in terms of the good guys, right, like Gohan and Piccolo, that's who they fight in the movie. They fight the Gammas first and then Cell Max. So actually, with both of these stages so far being 4 phases, and obviously Broly's ends with like the Broly trio, I can imagine that's actually probably how that stage will go for the non-Beast Gohan stage. It'll probably be the Gammas and Cell Max. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, we're going to go through these 2 stages that we have available at the moment. Of course, the blue boys, very, very powerful here. We get our rainbow orbs. We can get 4 rainbow orbs and 8 orbs in total. So remember, we are not only sharing 7 links with the worldwide blue duo. We get their 200% leader skill. We get 7% damage reduction with each rainbow orb, as well as extra ki. If we get to 24 ki, which is basically free, I don't think I've had a single turn where we haven't got 24 ki with these guys. They get guaranteed crits. So I did tweet out a picture of my hidden potential for them yesterday. I'm not going to use any stones to change any of the nodes. I just changed their skill orbs, but they are at like 21 additional, 3 crit, and then like 11 dodge or something like that. You don't need to give them any crit. And because they're going to attack so many times, they have so many options to trigger their hidden potential additional. I would probably say something like 15 or 16 is like the highest you need to go. And then you can put the rest into dodge, which, I mean, their defense is so good, and the fact that they get a bunch of extra damage reduction, it's not even like they necessarily need dodge. It's just the fact that they do not need crit. So you're kind of left with, you know, those are your other options. If you give them too much additional, it's essentially not really doing anything for you, because if you're getting your 3 rainbow orbs, they're attacking 4 times in one turn. That means their hidden potential is being rolled for 4 times. So if you give them like 25 additional, you have a 50% chance that that is going to proc. It means if it procs on like the first or second check, then the 3rd and 4th check weren't needed. So all that extra additional in the hidden potential was basically wasted. And you know, there may be some odd occasions where you can't get a lot of rainbow orbs. Maybe all of their additionals only become normals. You then don't hit the hidden potential, and then they'd have to take a super. So then them having some dodge, I think, would definitely be worthwhile. So I think you want to go all into additional and dodge, whichever one you want to lean more towards. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much, but I would say they don't need any crit at all, because like I say, in the times that I've been using them so far since the data download hit for the private server, I haven't had a single turn where they haven't got 24 ki. So yeah, that gives them guaranteed crits, and then you're all good. So I don't think you need to worry about any crit in the hidden potential whatsoever. But let me know what your builds are for them down below in the comment section. Definitely a very, very good EZA. So this team absolutely powering through this event. I did a video using the LR Super Saiyan trio against Broly recently, and this unit is basically just them again, but potentially better. You know, you get all these extra attacks, which you only have to get a rainbow orb for each of the extra attacks, which they create themselves, whereas the Super Saiyan trio need to get multiples of 3 orbs. The only big difference, obviously, is these guys don't have any attack and defense carry over to the next turn. They don't have an active skill that deals damage. Their active skill is just a buff. So like, there's obviously some, you know, significant differences, but yeah, these guys are very, very good. It's a shame they're not a slot 1 unit, though, because obviously on this turn, isn't really a good idea to put them in slot 1. But they're kind of like the Super Saiyan trio ended up in a similar sort of situation where they're almost too powerful. Although here's a pretty good example. So now we actually finally can't get 24 ki, and we can only get 1 rainbow orb. So it'll be interesting to see what they look like on this turn, because this is actually like their worst turn. They're only at 21 ki. So we'll see how they go. They have got the Bulma support. We've obviously got all those links active still. I mean, I can imagine that their performance is still going to be relatively good, but we only got 1 rainbow orb, so that means only 1 guaranteed additional attack. It means they only have 7% damage reduction. They do have type advantage, obviously, against this Broly phase, so they should still be able to do pretty well, but we'll see what we get here. They may not finish him off, but I think Bulma potentially would. We'll see. What are we getting on this turn? So we're still dropping attack stat-wise. Oh, no, he's going to super. Okay. So why is it pausing for so long? Right. Broly's got to get another super in. I mean, that's fine. Like I say, lose some more HP here. Get the transformation into Vegeta on the next turn. So they're still dropping a 17.8 million attack stat. So it's not like they necessarily even need to crit here. But we do crit anyway. And then, yeah, that's our boy gone. So, yeah. Very strong. Very powerful unit. And now we're going to be able to get a whole bunch. Oh, goodness. This turn. We got the 100% dodge boys on rotation, because you're transforming, then we can get the Vegeta transformation. Unfortunately, we have to not transform Gogeta, otherwise we can't transform the other Broly. So that is a little bit awkward, but we'll do this. And then I guess we just use your active skill in slot 2, then move you into slot 1. And then literally the only unit on this turn that could take any damage would be physical Gogeta, because I don't want to transform him, because then we get the heal, which then screws us out of the fusion on the next turn with the other Vegeta. So I basically just have to hope that physical Gogeta at the end here doesn't take a super, and then we are going to be all good. But yeah, our first 2 units on the rotation literally cannot take any damage. So pretty strong setup. I mean, that's the other thing about the blue boys, right? They're just on a bunch of these teams that are very, very good and very, very powerful. So we should be looking pretty sweet on this turn. Again, the only major downside for us is going to be if Gogeta gets supered, because his defense will be nice enough here in terms of the actual stat, but he's not going to be eating a super from this Broly. We want him to be supering either Vegeta or Blue Gogeta, since neither of them can actually be touched on this turn. So, plus, I mean, with the amount of damage that they could potentially do, could we kill him here? I'm not sure. I guess Gogeta would have to... Well, Gogeta is effective against all types. I was going to say Blue Gogeta would have to get crits, but I don't think he doesn't at all, does he? And then Vegeta Blue is effective against all types as well. So he's just still going away here. 8 million, yeah. Good stuff. There's a crit as well. Come on, Broly, super. You know you want to. Don't do this to me. Don't super physical Gogeta. Right, 7.7 for STR. Blue Gogeta here. Okay, nice. We get the crit as well. Oh, no, the additional normals. Okay, good, good. Because, yeah, Gogeta, unfortunately, can get those turns where he just does 2 additional normals. Whereas at least the Vegeta gets the guaranteed additional super for the 5-year LRs. And then we do get the hidden potential, but it's only a normal. Oh, come on, Broly, don't do this to me. Oh, no. Are you actually kidding me? He's going to super physical Gogeta. Of all the slots in the rotation, all these bosses that love to slot 1 super you, is he actually going to super Gogeta at the end here? I mean, he's got so much HP, I don't think Gogeta can actually kill him, which is super awkward. Because Gogeta should get another super after this one, hopefully, because we did get the Rainbow Orb. And then we could get the hidden potential, but I don't know. I think he would need to like double crit here, maybe. He's got, what, 2 bars of HP left? Yeah, no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Don't you do it. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, I'll take it. Unfortunately, that does put us in a situation where we can't actually use the blue boys on this turn, because we are just going to get the active skill for Vegeta, which is going to kill Broly. But we needed to get Vegeta to transform. Okay, well, it doesn't kill Broly, but then we have to do this. Because if I put these guys in slot 1, they will get destroyed. So unfortunately, we can't do that. So it is a downside. We did say this in the video for like the LR Super Saiyans, but it kind of is a downside to being on these incredibly powerful teams where sometimes the rest of the team just kind of steals the show a little bit. But I don't think we'll one turn the Broly trio, so we should still get to see another turn with our boys here. We might not get the active skill though, because I think it's a bit dangerous to try and go through the whole of this next turn without healing. But although saying that, we floated off Gogeta, so we can't fuse with him. We've got Bulma, although Bulma, is she going to get her active skill so we can get the full... Yeah, she is. Do I just put her in slot 1 then? Would you tank a super in slot 3? I wonder. I mean, he's got 400k defense already, and he's got type advantage. Would he tank a super in slot 3? I feel like he potentially would. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it and see what happens. So we'll do this. We'll get our heal. Yep, straight up to full HP. And then everyone gets tons of extra ki, so we don't need to worry about that. Hopefully Bulma is the one that takes the super, and then we're just all good. Alright, perfect. I don't think they can double super, can they? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But yeah, this should do what? Double digits? Well, actually, it's pre-super. Yeah, 230. They do hit pretty hard. Will we drop low enough to get the blue duo active skill, though? That is the question. Probably not, because I imagine LR Gogeta in slot 3 post-super is probably tanking for double-digit damage. The best case scenario is obviously that they are, of course, unable to additional super. I don't think they can. Best case scenario is that they're hitting him for like maybe 20 to 30k with each normal, because he's getting hit a few times. And then that drops us below 50% HP. And then the blue duo just go crazy on the next turn. But we will see how this plays out. Of course, there could be the possibility of just getting instantly slot 1 supered on the next turn as well. But because we won't have a slot 1 unit that's as defensively crazy as Bulma on the next rotation. But you never know. We'll see how it pans out. But once you get Vegito out, Vegito just do... he do be doing Vegito things. Lots of supers. He's still going, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, again, this comes down to the problem of not being a slot 1 unit. There are going to be rotations where the blue KAIOKEN... Wow, 17.5. Jeez. There's going to be turns where the blue KAIOKEN Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta just don't even get to do anything, which is a little bit awkward. Because, I mean, we're probably going to see that here. Gogeta might actually kill them here. Which, okay, good. And then he just takes double digits. So we can't get the active skill, which is unfortunate. Can I do anything about not killing them here? No, not really. There's one attack in slot 1. Do I take the risk? Because, I mean, we get 3 rainbow orbs. We get 21% damage reduction. But if it's not a normal, we will die. And it's one of those things I don't really want to, like, have the video end in a... Well, so when I say the video end, we're going to go on to the Gogeta phase. But I don't want it to end in a loss here because we put them in slot 1. Because obviously the smart play is we just do this. But since we can't use the active skill anyway, though, we might as well transform with you. That gives us the full heal. But if they get supered in slot 1, they'll absolutely die. I mean, I say we go for it. It's their showcase. We'll go ahead and see what we can get here. So we've got, with the orbs, we've got 245k defense, but we do have, we picked up 3 rainbow orbs, right? So we have 21% damage reduction. As long as we're not getting supered here, we're all good. Yeah, 225k. That's a lot, but you don't put them in slot 1, obviously, most of the time. So there we go. They'll be able to finish off the Broly trio here. And then we can move into the Gogeta phase. So there you go. Blue KAIOKEN, Goku, and Evolution Vegeta versus Broly. Let's go ahead and jump into Gogeta. Okay, so going into the Gogeta stage now. We've got our, like, God rotation turn 1 again, which is pretty crazy. Man, look at all those orbs. So if we do this, And then we get our 3 rainbow orbs. We actually get 4. So we get 8 orbs in total. They can only do 3 additional attacks, but the extra rainbow orb means that they're getting 28% damage reduction. So they're at 228k, and then we get the buff from Bulma's orbs as well. So it should be pretty good. I do want to see them eat a super attack, just to see how much damage they would take. So we'll see what happens on this rotation. We didn't get slot 1 supered like we did against Broly here, so maybe the gods... There's quite a few attacks in that middle slot there, so hopefully they will super attack the Universe 7 duo here, and we can see them take this hit. Because their defense, they're going to have a lot of defense on this turn, right? They're easily over 1 million as long as they get 1 additional from their 3 extra attacks. And then it just goes up and up from there if they get more supers. And they got 28% damage reduction. So we're almost at 20 million attack stat for their first attack. We got 24 keys, so all of their attacks are guaranteed crits. Which, yeah, we're still doing 377k damage on a normal attack. And then the third one is an additional 12.6. That's pretty crazy. And then do we get the hidden potential as well? That's them supering me, I think, yeah. Okay, I was going to say, it paused too long. All right, so let's see. They got over 1 million defense here. 28% damage reduction. So this does... yeah, double-digit damage. Let's go. All right, yeah. What a great unit. Oh, my goodness. This anniversary has just been peak. Like, all of the EZAs have been good so far. The unit choices, I think, are really good. The units have obviously been really good so far. Like, Broly and Gogeta are super good. We don't know, obviously, what Gohan and the Gammas are going to do. But, yeah, so far, this is looking very, very good for the anniversary overall. So, let's go ahead and do this. I should have planned that out more, but at least you can get the 6 orbs. I ideally would have wanted to get those for Gogeta, but I guess we'll do this. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. We got the Bulma support. Okay, now we're going to get slot 1 supered, but we dodge. Let's go. Blue boys, you love to see it. I mean, so many people are down on this unit now, and I know it's largely because there are issues in their kit. Like, there's definitely issues with their design. I'm not going to say there's not, but I still really, really like this unit, and their team just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And because of their links, like, they work really well with all these other God Saiyan characters. They're a good, solid slot 1 unit to hold down that position defensively. I just really, really like this unit. And yeah, these guys being another massive buff for their team is a huge W. This team is crazy powerful. Them and Zamasu having that extra like sub leader skill where they have the super and extreme types is just so good for team building, right? Because it's why we can have like LR Bulma on this team, for example. Whereas, you know, characters like this physical god Goku, who leads a really crazy, really good, strong team as well, doesn't have access to any like pure or hybrid Saiyan characters. So misses out on characters like Bulma and Orange Piccolo and things like that, right? So I really like the Blue Boys. I still think they're very, very good. But yeah, well, I mean, we're seeing their team in action here. We absolutely destroyed the Broly event. And then we are sailing quite nicely here through the Gogeta event. STR Gogeta in the last slot here won't do too much damage, so we should be able to see another good turn from the Universe 7 duo here on this turn. Gogeta was in slot 7. Was he in slot 7 in the Broly run as well? Why are they holding this man back from me? I want him to be on rotation or early on, so because I mean I probably would float him off straight away anyway. But yeah, here we go. 8 orbs with 4 rainbows, so 228, and then let's go for, yeah, I'll grab those for you. I mean, this is going to be all she wrote for these guys on this turn regardless, right? Because if the Universe 7 duo don't finish off the gods here, then the Gogeta at the end most certainly will. So, and of course the worldwide blue duo here just able to keep getting some attacks off. Every 12 key super stacks their attack, which is beneficial for when they become Vegito, or as long as we can get to that point. And yeah, they don't do the craziest damage in slot 1, but as I say, they're in slot 1 to be the defensive unit, and then these guys just rock up. And 17.8 with a guaranteed crit. I mean, these guys are just so good. What a well-designed EZA. They just take them out. This is what I was saying, like, sometimes we just do not even get to see their full potential because the enemy just can't survive long enough for us to actually see these guys going as crazy as they can go. So, yeah, it's pretty wild. Do I want to risk having you in slot 2? We can get 6 orbs straight away. Maybe I will just put you in slot 1, because then the blue boys are getting legendary power for Bulma as well. We can do this, and then, yeah, grab those. Perfect. Alright, so... Oh, come on, God Goku, don't let me down here. Oh my god. Why, God Goku? I should have just put the blue duo in slot 1. They've been doing so well this whole time. Yeah, I mean, he has guard, but... Okay, 329. Oof. God Goku, damn. Why you gotta give me a heart attack like that? So the tanking for the rest of the rotation should be fine. Of course, that does mean that on the next turn we are going to be able to start getting our Vegeta fusions off. So I suppose that does work out quite nicely, because the team has a lot of HP. Like 350k, that's only half of our team's health. So not exactly the end of the world, but man... They really had to scare me like that, huh? With the slot 1 super and no God Goku dodge. Because Gogeta doesn't disable dodge at any point during the event. Only the Broly trio do in Broly's event. But even so, that was not what I was expecting to happen. And the blue duo, now obviously they don't get as much defense in slot 2. So I'm not sure if they do actually tank for double digits. But even if they don't, it's not going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, 20k, that's fine. We'll take that. We're nice and comfortably below 50% HP here, which means we get the fusion into Vegeta Blue on the next turn, as well as the active skill. And we all know what that means for the turn. Unfortunately, we all know what that means for the Universe 7 duo, which means they're, again, going to get stuck in this position where they're not going to get a chance to go as crazy as they could do. Okay, we're going to get supered again. Bulma tanks this post-super, though, right? Yeah. Whew. I say tanks. We still took 200k, but damn. Okay. Well, I think this is like exactly how this played out in the Broly video. We just get all the Broly video. It's the same video, but the Broly run where we're just getting the all the 100% dodge stuff on the same turn. So we'll go ahead and do this. Then we do this. And then we do this. Now, do I want to go for the active skill for them? Because, I mean, Vegeta probably won't kill. They're going to lose, like, all of their defense. But, I mean, we can get 4 rainbow orbs for them. So, I think we just go ahead and do it. Get the massive attack buff here. Get the orbs. So, they're not going to have very good defense. But the damage that they're going to do is going to be unreal. So, yeah, let's do this. All right, and we don't have to worry about type disadvantage because we got 24 key, so they're getting guaranteed crits. So, yeah, this should be a pretty spicy turn for the Universe 7 duo. And then on the next turn... wait, what is next turn? Is it 6? Are we going to be able to... No, do we have Gogeta on rotation? This could work out perfectly, you know. Because if we just take him out here, and then the next turn we do have the new LR Gogeta, we fuse it with the other Vegeta, then transform into Blue Gogeta and heal, and then that's it. We're home free, basically. So, yeah, Vegeta Blue is actually still doing way more damage. I should have given him the extra credit he deserves, because, yeah, he is absolutely decimating Gogeta here. Are you going to stop anytime soon? Are we actually going to get to see the blue duo's attack stat for their 18 key super on their active skill turn? Because it's looking like we're probably not. This is literally the suffering from success meme. Stop, Vegeta, stop attacking. All right, well, there you go. That was the active skill for Blue Kaioken Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta wasted. Make sure you check out the initial showcase I did yesterday if you want to see them getting that crazy active skill turn. But, yeah. People actually say that Vegeta doesn't do enough damage and that he's not good. Crazy. Alright, so we're going to go do this and then do the active skill. So now we've got the 100% dodge. Then we transform into blue Gogeta. Get the heal. Grab the orbs for you. And then, now I need a rainbow orb though. The problem is if I grab a rainbow orb, I then might not be able to get 6 orbs with Goku. Which would be awkward, but, oh, perfect. The physical orbs spawning did me justice. So, yeah, so will we get another turn with Blue Evolution and Blue Kaioken? We will see. The friend Vegeta is significantly weaker because of the private server bug thing. Apparently someone was saying there is a way to fix it. You can set the unit's hidden potential yourself, but I've tried looking at that in the starting like team menu and I can't figure out how to do it. I'll have a proper look at it later, but in a way it works out a little bit better for us, I guess, for this turn that the friend one is weaker, because then we don't have as much chance that we're just going to one turn the physical Gogeta here. But I mean, yeah, the Universe 7 duo, offensive powerhouse, defensively strong, having that damage reduction. Like the turn they drop below 50% HP, even if you choose not to use their active skill, that means their raw defense is still going to be really high, and they have 70% damage reduction, plus any they get from rainbow orbs. So the amount that they're going to be able to do of damage-wise and then defense potential is just such a crazy combo. Like, they are such a fantastically designed EZA. I'm so impressed. You know, the EZAs for the anniversary, I was a bit hard on Bardock and Guinea because I miscalced their defense. They're still not, like, insane, but they are really good. Paragus and Broly are really good. They're just unfortunately not on very many categories. And then obviously the Broly trio are just absolutely ridiculous. This EZA for the Universe 7 duo is crazy. Broly and Gogeta are both ridiculous. Golden Frieza is really, really good as well. Yeah, absolute W all around for the anniversary. I guess the only thing that remains to be seen is the EZA for the LR Beerus, because from what we've seen of his information so far, he doesn't look that crazy. But he definitely has potential, right? Like these anniversary units that awaken into LRs, they're never really that crazy before they get their EZA anyway. So can't really hold that against him too much. I think God Goku, considering he has guard and the fact he is pre-super here as well, seeing the damage that he took from that STR Gogeta phase, even if this Gogeta can double super and this God Goku doesn't dodge it, we should be fine here. And then, yeah, he's not going to super anyway. So, yeah, this works out very nicely. So, do I put Bulma in slot 1 so that the other boys don't get outshadowed? Because if I give her the orbs, she might kill. But this far in, she has a lot of damage reduction. So with the health we've got, she should survive here, even if she gets supered. And then we can get 10 orbs for the boys. So yeah, I think we do this and just hope. If Bulma's going to get supered, hopefully it's not a slot 1 super. Because she's taking damage from the normals, but remember, she has damage reduction, which is percentage based. So after her super attack here, she should be able to tank a super from Gogeta and live. Ideally, getting a double super would have been the way to go, but of course he is still going to super. He's not going to do 600k to her, is he? Come on. Type advantage, damage reduction. Don't do me like this. 475, I mean, still a lot, but here come the boys. 18 mil, guaranteed crit. We got 10 orbs. We got all the rainbow orbs. We got the Bulma support. There's the crit. I like here when it skips the actual damage, because we saw a chunk of their health bar go, but yeah, additional normal, another additional super here. We got one more attack to go from the rainbow orbs, which is a normal. And then we get another normal as well. Look at that. Boom. Doing 350k with crits, and Gogeta is down. So there you go. That's both stages of the Dragon Ball Super Movie Memorial Battle event, beaten with the Blue Kaioken Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta EZA. Great unit. Very, very strong EZA. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you're a global player, are you excited for these guys to come? Do you need to change their hidden potential? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.